Court does call the case of the people versus CourtroomReaction.
And that was the people.
And Laura Yagi, Assistant Public Defender with and on behalf of CourtroomReaction. Mr. James, can you unmute yourself and state your name for the court?
Also files with this block.
He did. He said something. Mr. Drains, can you state your name, please?
I, Cartier Armani Drains, hereby declare that I am a living, breathing human being, a natural person distinct from any legal or corporate entity or fiction. I do not consent to be represented or binded by any assumed legal identity or strawman. I assert my full rights under natural law and constitutional protection as a sovereign individual. I stand before this court to represent myself. All legal matters pertaining to the charges brought against me. I reject any notion or claim that my person may be divided, operated or substituted by any separate legal entity. I affirm that all statements, evidence, and arguments I present are made on behalf of my living self, fully understanding my rights and responsibilities as a free individual.
Hey, you finished? All right, the court on its own motion is going to adjourn this because we're going to have an issue here. I have a feeling. I'm going to adjourn this probable cause hearing next week, August 7th. That's at 9 a.m. That is in person. He must be here so that I can hear him clearly in terms of what he wishes to say. Bond at this time will continue. Thank you.
I'll follow up with you. Thank you.
It does call the case of the people versus Stephen Javon.
Hannah Mackey on behalf of Mr. Javon, who's approaching.
Hey, next to my elder, they ready to cry. Temporary name, right across to you. The DA had my Social Security backwards and everything. Had me at the wrong birthday. I was born on Christmas, 12/25/66.
If you ever took that for people.
Your Honor, we're requesting to adjourn this matter.
State your name for the record, sir.
Red Crockett. I haven't had any income or nothing. They shut down. I didn't put my name at this. I didn't put my birthday.
Hang on a second. Sir, have you ever gone by the name of Stephen Javon?
Yeah, they had me listed at that name. That's my.
They had that listed as your name, but you're saying your name is something different now?
They had me listed at that name. I didn't know. I woke up from what they were doing to me. I had attempts to kill me, man. I hadn't had a night's sleep or nothing. Right now, my health is down, man. I'm suffering from a gunshot wound from segregation, in which I'm still going through stuff. I left a hospital with open wounds. Something happened.
Okay, but I just
not
need
too
to
long
know.
ago. And then you were part of something. I'm really excited in conflict of interest with this. I'm really just deciding to kill this case, man. Because this case is, they got me the last day of the art fair. The last day of the art fair, I'm asking you to kill the case.
What art fair?
That's what happened to me. They made a false report. They got me.
Okay, all right.
This stuff, crazy
Hold on,
stuff.
hold on. At some point, I myself or some other judge will hear all of your complaints. I just need to know, do I have the person in front of me that this complaint pertains to? So that's why I'm asking you. You've been known by the name Stephen Javon before at some point, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
All
right. Counsel, what do you want to do on this?
Don't you approach, please.
No.
Maybe
I'll keep
approach.
going because I ain't had no income. I can't keep going that stuff with it. Just doing stuff to me. I've had
Is this going to be
cases.
important? It's okay. Yeah, come on.
This is an open and shut state. I shouldn't be.
All right. Go ahead. Okay, what are we, record to reflect, you had a brief bench conference in this case. What are we doing with this man?
Your Honor, the people would like to request that there is an order for a competency evaluation. That is on a people's motion. I think that given what we've just heard from the defendant, it's an appropriate request at this time.
Any
Evaluation, and they almost.
Okay, this just escalated. A competency evaluation isn't a punishment. It's a legal safeguard. When a defendant's statements raise concerns about their ability to understand proceedings or assist in their own defense, the court can order an evaluation. This is about due process. The Constitution requires a defendant to be mentally competent to stand trial. If there's doubt, the court must pause and assess. But here's the tension. From the defendant's perspective, it feels like an attack, like the system is labeling him unstable. So what do you think? Was that a reasonable legal move or an overreaction based on emotional outbursts? Stay with this because it's about to get intense.
I'm finna sue y'all.
You want to know
I leave
what?
here.
You keep talking, we're gonna have a problem.
I'm
I'm
not
gonna
getting no
get- I'm gonna
evaluation from
get
you.
through-
You're not gonna do
I'm
this to
gonna
me
get
again.
through this hearing.
Yeah.
All right?
Not
If
gonna-
you don't want to conduct yourself appropriately, then we'll sit you in back until you can come out and conduct yourself appropriately.
I ain't going to no competency evaluation. I don't need no competency. I had medication I shouldn't even have in me. Almost
I'm gonna
died,
let you
man.
go
I'm
on
not
and try to
gonna
get it all
gonna
out.
be under no pressure with no medication. I'm not gonna be taking something that I'm not.
All right, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I've given you 2 warnings. I'm gonna pass the matter. Mr. Allen, you can place him in back. I will decide on what his bond is and everything else. You need to go.
This is the moment the courtroom dynamic fully breaks down. Judges typically give multiple warnings before removing someone. You heard it. I've given you 2 warnings. That's procedural fairness. Once decorum collapses, security steps in to restore order. Courtrooms operate on structure, not chaos. Also notice something important. The judge didn't immediately explode. She escalated in stages: warning, instruction, final directive. That's courtroom control in action. Now here's the bigger picture. When defendants challenge identity, reject names, refuse evaluations, and interrupt proceedings, it almost always leads to delays, stricter bond conditions, or removal from the room. So I want to ask you,